I'm Mike Sullivan, and today we're going to be taking a look at another golf swing from a YouTube subscriber. This one comes from Steven, and he has what he says is an uncontrollable slice. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Steven's swing. He is a chronic slicer, and he says he watches all of our videos and enjoys them. Thank you very much. This is a video from earlier this summer. He has an awful slice, and in paraphrasing, he has not seen much improvement and would like a little bit of help on his grip as well. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, Steven, I'm going to bring your swing up right now. So let's take a look at what's happening here. So when you get down here through impact, let's see what that club is doing through the target lines. You caught that ball a little bit on the toe, and what it looks like is happening is it looks like that club is just like right through impact here. See, the club comes from inside the target line there, right? Striking the ball, and then it gets back to the inside pretty quick. So what's happening is your club, you're kind of cutting across the ball a little bit. So your club is moving through to the left a little bit rather than swinging out to the right more. And we call this path, this second line, I'm going to change colors on it, this yellow line, this is more of an inside to out type of a path that produces draws, and your swing path looks like it's coming, back up with that line again, it looks like your swing path is a little bit more out to in. Okay, so you're kind of coming at it a little bit more this way. All right, then as far as the grip goes, let's take a look at this grip here. Your grip actually looks pretty good, Steven, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you specifically what we want to do in a grip to help somebody avoid slicing, because it's going to be valuable to a lot of people as well. But let's take a look at what you're doing, what we want to try to change. All right, so we're going to go up to the teaching area and take a look here. So let's take a look at what's going on here, Steven. So in order for us to hit straight shots or draws, what we want is we want to be able to have this club swing from where I'm standing, the inside of the target line, out onto the target line and back around to the inside. Somebody whose golf club travels from the inside of the target line out on the target line but then comes back to the inside a little too quickly, that ball is going to start left a little bit and a lot of times slice off to the right. And when we take a look at your swing here, we're going to be able to see that as you start this downswing, and here's where I want you to make a change. As soon as you start that downswing, your hands kind of move over this way. They move out towards the ball a little bit, and the club just wants to cut across the ball just a teeny little bit. With your driver, you're probably going to experience a lot of slices. You may not see as much slicing with your irons, especially your shorter irons. This is something that's really going to be noticeable probably for you, mostly with your driver. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to practice without a ball even. Make your backswing. So right now you can see my back is turned to the target, right? My face, my chest is facing the camera back here. I want to keep my back turned to the target as I start that downswing. Watch what that makes my hands do as I start that downswing. I'm back here, back stays turned to the target, so my hands are going to drop under a little bit because of that, and it's a lot easier to get that club swinging from the inside of the target line out towards the ball, and we want to make contact with the inside part of that golf ball. We'd love to get these balls to start to the right and then get them to draw back. All right, so let's take a look at that, how that looks and how that feels. So I'm going to turn back. You like to do a little bit of this. We want it to be this. Keep that back turned to the target as you start your downswing. So let's try that. There we go. So that ball started off, to me it looked like it started a little bit off to the right, starting to draw back around. Okay, so for your swing path, that's going to be the big help. Now your grip again looked pretty good, but I do want to answer your request and show you exactly how you want to put our hands on the club here. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my lead hand, or my left hand, and as I stand just kind of casually, both of my hands are facing in towards my body. So I'm going to grip the club in that same natural manner. And when I look down at my lead hand, my left hand, okay, I can see that this V between my thumb and my forefinger, that V points towards my back shoulder. And specifically, if you look straight down on your grip like this, my left thumb is going to be positioned a little bit on the right-hand side of the center point. My right hand, I really want to think about my right hand or my trail hand, my back hand or my bottom hand as matching up with where the club face is going to be going. So when I put that hand on, I'm going to have it facing on a line parallel to the target, and then put that right hand on, or that low hand. Okay? And the V in my right hand here is pointing a little bit more towards my chin, or in between my chin and my shoulder. My thumb on my right hand is going to be on the left hand side of that center point. Okay, so as I'm looking at my grip right here, and I may have to zoom this in later, but as I'm looking at my grip right here, I'm thinking of the center line of the grip where the logo in the grip is. My left thumb is on the right hand side, and my right thumb is on the left hand side. That's going to help me to be able to rotate the club face pretty well. And your grip from that video looked pretty good, by the way. So Stephen, where I would go is, and I actually sent you another video earlier, just a private one, but narrow, get your feet a little bit closer together. As far as that path goes though, you really got to feel like as you turn back, you start that downswing, keep the back turned to the target to help the club swing more from the inside of the target line. On your grip, basically you're just going to hold the club the way your hands would hang naturally from your shoulders. All right? When you look down at that left hand, that V goes to your right shoulder, and on the right hand, the V goes between the chin and the shoulder. Stephen, thank you much for sending that video in. Also, anyone else who's watching, feel free to send me a video. I'll put a link in the description with some ways you can do that for us so we can get your swing analyzed and hopefully help you work on your golf game.